living on the road for me and just loving adventuring, finding new places to ride, meeting new people. So yeah, with starting in Alaska, completing my 48 state road trip, there's only one thing that I really should do now, and that's gonna be fly to Hawaii. So it's a pretty surreal feeling just standing up here at the top of Highline in Sedona, Arizona, which is my final state on the road trip. I started about 11 months ago. I think I've driven about 25,000 miles, and this is the 48th state. And standing up here with Steve from Hardtail Party, who had reached out to me about the middle of my road trip.
Hey, I'm Steve from Hardtail Party. I'm also a nomad. I live in a trailer with my wife and our little baby, and we travel the US full time. For the last 3 years we've been living that way. And I was super intrigued by Andrew's story. I first remember his small bus that he converted, that Ford that he took up to Alaska, and I've been following him ever since. And I reached out a few months ago and said, dude, we gotta connect. I'm gonna be in Arizona. Are you coming to Arizona? And he said, yeah. And I said, let's connect and let's ride Highline. And that's where we are. We are on the beautiful, famous Highline Trail in Sedona, Arizona. Probably the most popular trail here. It's a fun trail, some double black diamond stuff, but the views are out of this world, the riding is out of this world, and I just can't wait to shred and have fun with Andrew.
All right, so Steve and I wrapped up a pretty solid day at Highline yesterday, and it was pretty crazy to see him on a hardtail riding all of that rocky, tech steep stuff. I wouldn't want to do it, so yeah, that was awesome.
I think I took a knife to the gunfight on that one, but it was fun and it was doable, fun trail. Yeah, after the trail, we were pretty tired, packed up, and headed out to our camp spot for the night.
Steve and I just made our way back into town and just arrived at the Posse Grounds Park, where we were gonna meet up with Derek.
Hey guys, I'm Derek from Louisville, Kentucky. Met Andrew when he was passing through on his trip. It's way too cold over there right now, so I had to come out here and wrap up the last state with him. Hey, we've had a blast at the bike park. It's time to hit the trail. We're gonna head over to Brewer. Steve's graciously agreed to drive us to the top. Let's go hit it.
I gotta give a shout out to my wife, Tess, Dusty Betty, as some of you know her. She is the best for shuttling us today. What a riot.
All right, so after some solid days in the Sedona area, just checking out the mountain bike festival and all the killer trails in town, Derek and I packed things up and headed down to South Mountain here in Phoenix. So Arizona's been absolutely outstanding, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna make my way from Phoenix down to Tucson, but meeting up with Derek and him letting me know that it's just something that we can't miss, so we're here, final day on the road trip, and looking forward to it.
We're gonna jump on the shuttle, Homegrown Mountain Bikes, taking us up about halfway on Mount Lemmon. We're gonna ride Bug Springs Prison Camp in La Milagrosa. It's gonna be an epic day. Does it for Tucson. Trail was killer, had a little bit of everything. Really enjoyed meeting up with Andrew. This was a killer time for me. Looking forward to meeting him in the future and riding again.
So it's pretty crazy feeling just standing down here at the bottom, like I'm completely finished. 48 states, I'd say it's about 11 months later. 30,000 miles driven, and just so many epic good times with so many cool people that I've been able to meet along the way. But it's actually not gonna be it for me. I started this thing out like a couple years ago, going to Alaska in my school bus. It kind of kicked off the whole idea of doing the whole 48 state road trip. So now you know what that means. There's one state left where I need to put my tires on the dirt, and that's Hawaii. So I'm gonna head back to California now, kind of figure out my life a little bit, and then fly over to Hawaii and finish off the final 50th state where I'll get to ride my bike, and just really looking forward to ending it in a special place like Hawaii.
It's cold.